Hello everybody and welcome back to Ace Attorney. In the last episode, or last stream rather, we found out that we were not quite done with Turnabout Samurai, even though we were on day 3, so got a bit of a ways to go, I guess. I wonder how many days it's gonna be, but yeah, the trial went interestingly. I think we confirmed that someone had to be in the trailer on Studio 2. One of those people had to be the murderer. So our client should be clear if we can figure this one out. Oh, that's right. Maya came back after Mia helped us for so long. Okay. Now it needs a motive and proof. So it has to be either, unless this one's the big wigs, which I can't imagine it would be because I haven't met any of them yet. It's probably either the director or the producer. I forget their names though. One of them's like D. Vasquez. The other, what was? Oh, Salmonella. All right. Okay, so just explain to us again what the initial trial system is. Okay, playing the song I was just playing on the intro. Anything to talk about? May as well. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? He was the victim. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. I'm not sure why he would. Yeah, I forgot I have the... I'm actually setting keybinds now for functions, which is hopefully going to be useful, because I can mute my microphone and mute the gameplay audio. Much easier, instead of having to click off of it. What happened with the director's testimony? It's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Does you mean the killer has to be one of them? It is so uncanny, like, how I say something and the game just says it right after me. I don't know if I don't know if I'm more impressive for predicting what they're gonna say or the game's more impressive for being this self-aware, but I don't know, it's very interesting. I don't think I've ever had this kind of experience with the game. The real scene of this crime was Studio 2. I'm still so confused. Oh, I get it. I was gonna say, like, Maya was there, wasn't she? But I guess technically Mia was in control. I thought Maya still could, like, see or hear what's going on. Have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here, so no, I haven't noticed anything. Okay, so now it sounds like we should go to the courthouse, or not the courthouse, the jail, the prison. Anything new we can look around? Okay, well, it's saying that we can search things again. Okay, so nothing new. So let's fill in our buddy, Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yeah, I'm sure he wants us to make it count. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Yeah, he's not... I'm not really sure what I can do either. Yeah, it's not something to really laugh about here. I guess we can talk to him a little bit. Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came out on a board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? No, nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't be keeping stuff from us, considering that we're trying to prove you not guilty. Could you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Minor, straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. Okay. And Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business, but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions like Global... Well, that was a very delayed reaction. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. This is definitely not the most important thing we should be talking about right now. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Okay, so I guess not the most useless information, but still, I don't see how that's entirely relevant to the case. Do we have any new evidence we haven't presented? I guess we did use the scrapbook. Okay, let's move to... let's see Old Bag. Oh, lovely. My favorite woman. Nothing but silence from both sides. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Why is she so quiet? It's creepy. Nick? I think her guard's down. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. Damn, Maya, what is with Maya and these donuts? She really wants these donuts. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Was she saying that on purpose, or? Anyway. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. I forget that she's one of the characters that I actually do a voice for. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Mr. Salmonella, director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Interesting. Huh, why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? He likes being dominated, apparently. No it doesn't, Maya. Damn, Phoenix knows what's up. Yeah, he's into some weird stuff, apparently. About Mr. Hammer. Arg, I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. God, what a... Ugh. She's so weird. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' his costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Okay, anyway, I swear it's like a bug that, like, sometimes it just says we haven't checked something, but we already have. Maybe it resets every day. Anyway, let's go to... Should we go to Studio 1 or the... Oh, did not mean to press that. We're gonna see Gumshoe. Nope. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. I don't understand, though. Like, I guess they must have, like, dragged the body to Studio 1, because that's where they had the tape, but, like, just so bizarre to me. Anyway, I guess let's go to... Okay, we can't go Studio 1 still, we don't have the keycard back. So I guess we have to go to Studio 2. Nope, it's Vasquez. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? No, still the very solemn type as usual. H-E-L-L-O? H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. She's really into that pipe, I guess. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Not a strong talkative type. Okay, let's talk to you about the 3 people. Almost the same 3 people. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Is she gonna say the same thing about the clouds? Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Oh, you did it. Okay. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fate blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Damn, you're really gonna pull the psychic card? Oh dear. Damn, she's really has that much of a grudge against her just because she doesn't want to continue to steal Samurai. I was wondering if you'd tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Goodness, she is not helpful to us. Is Mr. Manila in here? Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that red car she needed. Anything on the table? Documents and papers. Okay. Let's go to the employee area. Maybe we'll find the assistant again. Every time we find her, she seems to be somewhat useful, at least. I wonder if maybe we'll find... Oh, that's right. The kid's in the, Gumshoe has the kid. I guess they're not filming today, either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Oh, wow. Did not expect Gumshoe coming. No touching. Yeek. You know, I really do want to like Gumshoe. Like, he seems like a lovable guy. But, like, I'm telling you, though, he's always, like, getting in our way. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. I guess it can be a little dramatic at times. Interesting way of smelling dramatic. Dramatique, apparently. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dude, Gumshoe would be a great actor. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. Okay, well, rare time we can actually talk to Gumshoe. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills. See, if there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. So it's like a litmus test, I guess. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright? So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Oh, wow. Talking to him actually did help us there. One of the rare times I feel like we actually got evidence from talking. And just not examining. So let's ask about the investigation. How goes your investigation? Oh, he does not seem happy. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. I think you probably should. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Okay, well, that's perfect, because we can ask you about him. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room, and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Sorry about that. Well, talk about burns, pal. Why would he just waste hot coffee like that? It's crazy. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, yo, what's up? What's up, Upside? I just saw my phone. They got the notice for your tweet. That's funny. Appreciate it though. Thank you for tweeting that out. I don't even tweet out my own stream, so how's it going, buddy? Yep, we are still on this case of the Turnabout Samurai. Wait, I don't remember. Did you play this game? Have you ever played this game before? Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles. See, whatever happened with the empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. I didn't think you'd check. Was hoping for a shadow raid. Oh, sorry about that. I appreciate it though. It's the thought that counts. And I don't. I have your have notifications on for you. So where was that? Oh, you never played any? It's a lot of fun, honestly. I'm about to leave to his family for late Thanksgiving, but I wanted to stop by. Oh, okay, no problem. Have fun though. Hope you enjoy. Have some a nice Thanksgiving dinner with them. So I was right. Oh, we got sleeping bottles again, or sleeping pill bottle. Found on the table, bears, jackhammers, fingerprints. Okay, so with all this evidence, there's no way that they can still accuse Will Powers, right? Alrighty, anyway. So I don't think there's anything left to talk to you about. Let's go into the dressing room. Oh, it's Penny again. I don't know why. I just love her character design. She looks so cute. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna be so angry if it turns out it's like a twist that, like, she's the murderer. Like, I'm gonna be so sad. Not leaving right away, though. You don't know what's going on. Okay, so... Alright, so there was an actor named Jack Hammer who died, who was apparently murdered in this this TV studio, and the accused person, the person who was accused of murdering him, was his co-host. What's his name? Will Powers. So we're trying to prove that Will Powers is innocent, and right now we're discovering that it's very not likely that Will Powers actually did murder it. So we're trying to find out who could have murdered him instead. Jack Hammer, I know. There's so many funny names like Jack Hammer. The director, who's one of the suspects, is his name's Salmonella, and yeah, there's another one that was funny, but yeah, they do a good job with these with these punny names. I don't remember what her last name is though, but yeah, this is the assistant Penny. What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. Oh, okay. Oh, what? No! Damn, my eyes broken up about that. Is this the first game? Yes, it is. This is the first game, Ace Attorney, or just called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's the first game of the trilogy pack. So I got the trilogy on Steam, so apparently there are 2 other games. I'm not sure what they're called, though. I haven't checked yet. So yeah, man, I don't think I'd be streaming at this hour, but I wanted to stream earlier, but I was getting so like I was so engrossed in making stream stuff, making little visual stuff that I haven't really shown yet. I guess I kind of showed a little bit in the intro, but what was I gonna say? I mean, I changed up my intermission screen a little bit. I can show it now if you're interested at all. Just move some things around. I edited the background with the scrolling text. Oh, nice. I'm glad that the chat is still the chat is showing now. So let me see what else. Oh, I realize you can hear the game. Just because you hear the gameplay audio, that's fine. But on top of that, I also wanted to yeah, let me just mute the desktop audio for a second. That looks sick. Thanks. It's kind of simple, but I like it. I also set a oh, the transition stick. Thanks. Yeah, I've been I didn't make that myself. That's actually one of the few things that I used a template for. So what else? But yeah, so I'm probably gonna use the intermission screen a lot more for breaks and stuff. I have a little timer thing here as well. If I wanted to take a break, it's like a 10-minute timer, which I can change for whatnot. Is that backer from New Super Mario Brothers U? It is, but don't tell Nintendo because they'll sue me. Yeah, it's from New Super Mario Bros. And what else? Oh yeah, so I also have some. I used mine when I did laundry. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, for the timer. That's right. Yeah, so this is usually if I'm gonna like, get like water, food, or use the bathroom or something. But don't worry, if I need to play like music or something to so it's not completely boring. I have these little music tags as well. So you can see up to the left the song that's playing. So I'm gonna make a lot more of those music tag things too. So the music's probably a little bit loud now, so let me just close that. Anyway, so yeah, so that's literally all I spend this afternoon on. Anyway, back to the game. Oh, that's not that. That's my desktop. Okay, there we go. So, let's talk to you. Let's ask about Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? I like how, like, it made that sound effect, and she's like, what? But, like, her face is just so blank right now. It's a bit loud. I assume you won't be talking. Yeah, no. That's the music is for when I'm just, like, I'm gonna, like, probably turn off the webcam. I just have, like, wait, hang on. I know I'm cutting back and forth, but I do actually kind of want to show this because it's kind of funny. Let me see. Yeah, so when I'm away, when I'm not eating and stuff, I'm gonna turn the webcam off like this, and I have like these like GIFs to like fill the webcam, so I'll probably do something like this. So, or I have this one too for when I'm eating as well. So, yeah, but I should probably lower the volume anyway though. It might be a little too loud. So anyway, why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. Oh my god, he loved it. Yeah, there's so many good gifs that is it GIF or GIF? I think it's GIF, right? Yeah. So on top of that, I'm actually learning how to be a good streamer. I'm actually using like hotkeys now, so I don't have to keep like, so like I don't have to take as long to like mute stuff and whatnot. Like I have like hotkey to mute my microphone now, so you guys don't have to hear me like chug water every time I do. I say GIF. I mean, my I feel like it should be GIF though, right? Because isn't like the G in GIF stand for like isn't does that mean like graphical? It's like I don't know what the rest of it means, but I think the G is graphical. So like by that logic, it should be like a soft G sound. I think GIF. I don't know. That's just what I think. Anyway, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor. Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Okay, so it's suggested that the true murder suspect is the producer of the show, D. Vasquez. Dirt, you know, bad stuff. You know, the stuff in the ground, I guess. I don't know. I know what dirt means. Damn. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They're using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? But what do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai death warrant. No. Aw, I feel bad for Maya. She loves the show so much. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Have fun on the stream. Thank you. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your late Thanksgiving. Solve those mysteries. Will do. Midnight Army Ace Detective is on the case. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Oh, so many like dialogue options are opening up. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? Talk about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai. It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. That's... hey, that's not nice to say. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, the kids, you know, like me. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh. Ooh. We can actually present evidence during dialogue? That's rare. This is probably what we want, right? Oh my god, we actually did a take that during a dialogue? It's crazy. And this is... a fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. Okay, but like, it's not like she can do anything. She's just she's just a prop, like an assistant. It's not like she's like the director or anything. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you could tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. Interesting. So I guess Mr. Hammer's, or Jack Hammer would be, he would be in debt to D. Vasquez for that. I don't know though. I'm not really putting two and two together. I don't really know how, like, I don't know. Like, it has to be De Vasquez. I mean, just based on what we've seen, unless there's some crazy twist. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Okay, nothing else here to do, so let's go back and talk to Oldbag. What, you're still slinking around? If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. Oh god, it is so, like... God, it's so annoying how obsessed she is over Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Let's ask about the incident 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh no. I think she finally snapped. Who told you about? Or who did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols, Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh my god. Her name is Penny Nichols? Oh god. Alright. Oh no, that's Phoenix. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Well, whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? Did not say that at all. This is definitely not fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof the hammer still powers his costume. Let's check what we have. Proof the hammer still powers his costume. I mean, there has to be the sleeping pills. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Oh, that wasn't it. Okay, apparently not. Man, I gotta drink a lot of water right now. I feel so thirsty. Do we have evidence? What about this? This case isn't done yet still? No. Apparently it got extended another day apparently. But yeah. What's up, Flaming Ketchup? Welcome back. Oh, I think that was the right evidence. So the plate of the T-bone steak with the sleeping pill dust was on it. She seemed shocked. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. Jesus, I mean, when she says silence, I hope that doesn't mean that she got him killed. Him or her, I guess. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. I don't think we've ever heard this music before, actually. This is pretty interesting. Blood for the Blood God. Yeah, she seems pretty... Her character's design is very strange looking. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph. This music sounds very sad. Oh my god! Oh, wait a second. Okay, it looks like Jack Hammer's going to play tennis or something, and this guy just got, damn. This guy got shanked. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer's supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. What? Oh, we got into... Okay, I see. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the... Okay. Was that part for, like, a show, or was that, like, an actual fight? It was a long time ago. I didn't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Okay, so we got this photo as evidence. And I think that's it. Jesus, I think it's a fight for the show. Yeah, I do think that someone said that it was... I think someone said that was for... It was, like, supposed to be, like, on set or something. That would make sense. But that was very... Hang on, let me look at that evidence again. Oh god, we have so much evidence, it's going on to the next, it's going to the next, what should we call it? 2 full rows. I wonder what scene they were filming here. Here's a tennis racket. And this guy has an axe or something. Well, is that De Vasquez or is that an actress? I can't tell. That looks like De Vasquez. Yeah, that guy took quite an L, I have to say. Okay. So it didn't give us a clear direction as to where to go next. So I guess we can just scrub through each of these places and see if any new cutscenes open up. That seems to be the best course of action, I feel like. Yeah, what if you show her this picture? Is she gonna freak out or something? Where? Well, what? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old. She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Why do we keep, like, why is Nick so bad at remembering names? Alright, anyway. Oh, that's us. Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Uh-huh. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. You know, that is really, like, it is really not healthy how much you're smoking that pipe. You should be just going hard at that thing. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Oh god, she's gonna murder us. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Okay, I guess we'll follow her in. Humph, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Is she like, why is she so eager to talk only inside the trailer? Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? I mean, it's not really blackmail when, like, she, like, really helped him out, it seemed like. Help him not get, like, sent to jail. That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. I was bad to say this is a kid's game, it doesn't matter, but I'm pretty sure it is rated 13 plus at least. Yeah, no, I mean, this is definitely not a kid's game, because even like the very first case, like they were talking about how Harry Butts' like ex, like I guess, well, ex in terms of she's dead now, but his ex-girlfriend like was like a, you know, like she had like slept with other men or something. But yeah, but on top of that though, like, you know, there's been like images of murder and all that. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident? How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? Oh god. She's getting intimidating now. That is what I mean. But where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Believe you me? Is that like proper English? But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. Damn, old bag is tougher than I thought. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. Well, what? This is valuable evidence. Oh, boy. Well, they weren't kidding. Looks like she does have connections to the Mafia. Where the heck did they all come from, though? Who are they? Professionals. Yeah, it is getting pretty dicey right now. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Uh-oh. The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Is this the end of us? Is this the end of Phoenix Wright? Considering the fact that there are multiple games after this, I think we survive, but let's see how. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? They must have been hiding on the roof. Yeah, I mean, how would they get down, though? I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that where you'll be going. So long, friends. Boys, a race away. No! Hold it right there. Yo, the homie Gumshoe coming through in the clutch. That's my boy right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Damn. The boy Gumshoe just gonna take on all 4 of those guys all at once. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Alright, this is it. We're gonna crack D. Vasquez. Hope he has a gun? Yeah, I hope so. Nah, he's just gonna fight them all. He can take some bullets. Dude, his freaking... Look how wide his shoulders are compared to his neck and head. That's crazy. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Yeah, I can't see how you would get many opportunities. Detective Gumshoe, thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn, they were really about to just like... I didn't even realize that they were also probably gonna kill Maya there, too. Jesus. It's fucked up. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say the line ever since I became a detective. Ah, yo. This guy... See, I told you. I told you he's a good guy. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? De Vasquez. Oh, to be continued. We're going to day 4. I think day 4 at least. Maybe not. Maybe it's the same day. Final day of the trial. There we go. Okay. So before I get any farther, I'm going to quickly... Oh, yeah, let me just, I'm gonna quickly get some water. Alrighty. So also, you know, if you could tell, I've made a couple small adjustments with the intermission screen, so you guys can see the chat on the right now. Okay. So how are you guys doing though today? Just gonna take a minute just to slow things down a little bit because that was a lot to take in. So I didn't know that probably because you never used it. Yeah, I don't use the intermission screen that often, but I'll probably be using it more though, just for breaks and whatnot. So because that way I feel like if I take a couple small breaks every now and then, I feel like I can stream for longer, you know, increase the longevity overall. So, okay. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Well, back into the court we go. Imagine if I just got shot there. That would be kind of nuts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't even understand, like, after all the evidence Gumshoe saw, why can we not call Will Powers innocent? There's, like, actually no proof at all now that he did it. The defense is ready. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. I'm stumbling over my words a lot. I don't know why with him. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Well, that makes sense. His name was Edgeworth. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. So we're going to call... Oh, it's going straight to DeVasquez, not, I guess we already spoke to, Salmonella, so... Miss DeVasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. I wonder if we're going to speak to anyone else. Will the witness state her name and occupation? DeVasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. Oh, you finally got a name, without having to fight her. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Damn. Ice cold. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Alright. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Okay, let's hear the testimony. The day of the murder. You know, with how, like, calm and collected she seems to be, and how, like, empathetic, or, like, emotionless she is, I'm very curious to see, like, what her breakdown, like, face is gonna be like when you actually catch her. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. What? You were fatigued, so you had Sal take me? So, like, he carried you there? At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammers' body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with, what with that monkey's head toppling over. What? What do you mean you took a van there? How could the van get past the giant monkey head thing? I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay, a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And he didn't stop at the employee area. No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Damn, okay, so she's very concise with her answers, so she's probably not gonna give us too much leeway here. There's too much to work with. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4 o'clock. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth, and please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Jeez. Edgeworth is not having it today. Rehearsal, okay. I was fatigued, so I had to take me. I'm just curious, what happens if I press about this? Hold on. You had Sal take you, what does that mean? It means what I just said. I stopped taking the Studio 2 van. Okay, so again, nothing new. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. I like how everyone just clowns on Edgeworth. Honestly, though, like, in the first case, like, Edgeworth is so terrifying, like, so in control, but ever since then, like, everyone is just, like, giving him shit. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Honestly, I feel like I just have to press everything, though, because the last time I didn't press everything, like, it turns out, like, we had to actually press certain things before I could advance, so I guess I just have to keep asking. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. As he just hit. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. That was really it, huh? Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. We just find some contradiction in what we said. Sound 8 T-bone steaks. Okay. Do we have the plate? We do. There are traces of sleeping pills on a large bone. Wait, but... Oh, wait, never mind. Meeting began at 12 and ended at 4. Just be rehearsed afterwards when Sue won. I didn't press about that. God, there's like, she's not telling us anything useful at all. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times, between 4 to 5. So what did he say here? So we need to find some proof about the steak being... If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Okay, how can we prove that she didn't eat steak? Well, I mean, this was found in the employee area. But that doesn't prove that she couldn't have eaten steak in the... That doesn't prove that she couldn't have eaten it at Studio 2, though. Sleeping pills or the plate? But that's the thing, though. These are both in the employee area, though. So, that wouldn't... I don't see how that would prove that she didn't eat steak there, though. At 2:30. 2:30. Well, the autopsy report says he died at 2:30. That's not evidence, though. This matches the time. Fuck, this is hard. I actually am not... Okay, wait, so when you press her about this, does she say that she took the van, though? Yeah, she did, okay. But it was... So they didn't need the van if it was after 4 though. So would that be a contradiction? Showing that the monkey's head wasn't there so they wouldn't need the van? At 2:30 we took a 15. Okay. So these are 2 different time frames. So okay. 12 sharp and at 4. At 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. "15-minute break." If I'll try the steak plate. I don't think that proves anything though. If I have some clear evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, wait. Maybe... It's the badge. Oh my god. Fuck. I can't bring myself to say it's that plate though, because I don't see how that shows a contradiction. Because that plate wasn't from when they ate this. That was when Jack Hammer, like the other guys, ate the steak, I think. So I went to Studio 1. I had this fatigue, so I had to stop taking me. How much health? How much things do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 5. I have 5 strikes. I don't want to. Alright, I guess I'll just try the steak plate. Oh, okay. Apparently it was the correct thing. I'm very curious to see how this is a contradiction. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manel ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. What? Ms. Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Wait, what? Why does... I don't get it. Why does the plate we showed, why does that prove that? Like, we're... What? Because, like, we didn't... Like, there's no proof that they didn't leave the bone. I have no idea. I honestly don't really care. Whatever. I think I know how. You ate a boneless steak? You ate the bone, too? Yo, what the hell? Okay, well, obviously she didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. Damn, she looks pissed off. Yeah, logic, right? I don't understand. The evidence we showed didn't do anything. What if they threw it in the trash? Exactly, right? Like, what? Then what was Ms. Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonella, meeting the Steel Samurai. They give us some pretty softball questions, I will say. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Now, are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran to the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Damn, get fucked, D. Vasquez. Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes, we are definitely saying that. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well, let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Damn. It's not real any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Dude, this is intense, actually. Get fucked with no logic at all, honestly. We didn't do anything. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Well, it's definitely not I don't know. Do we have any evidence to prove that? There's probably you couldn't, because maybe like... Maybe she broke off just the sharp part. You couldn't, could you? I think you could have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh, you see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The badge holds all the answers. The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Alright. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Okay, well, that doesn't mean that that was the weapon. Anyone could just leave something there to frame, or to throw detectives off. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Okay, then. What evidence do we have? The van. Can we show the spear? Because it was meant to duct tape? Well, the autopsy report says it was pierced through the chest by a spear. Wait, they just said, yeah, the spear killed him? When it didn't have blood. Oh, yeah. That is true. The 5-year-old photo? Oh, yeah, actually. They could have pushed... Oh, wait, maybe actually. Let me try that. Nope. Wrong, Mr. Wright. You know, I know you well enough to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my Fey blood. Okay, thank God we don't lose health for that. I was gonna say, that actually did... I feel like that would make some sense, though, because it's like, the thing, like... Let me show the picture. Because, like, the thing, like, could be, like, a spear point, and you just, like, impaled him with that by pushing him. I thought it was a good guess, honestly. I would have thought that. But yeah, I mean, literally, I guess the spear itself, I can't see anything else that would make sense. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this, through the chest? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Jesus. It's better than the state thing? Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. The stake thing actually made 0 sense, so, like... Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon. Oh, now the picture. I think. Look at this photo. Well, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Okay. Damn, she seems pretty shocked. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Misty Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. I mean, again, like, Jack Hammer's like a big-ass dude. Like, how did... I find it hard to believe that she managed to push him with enough force to be able to, like, pierce himself. But, okay. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Ooh, she's, in other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. Wouldn't the kid remember this? I think, didn't the kid say that he... Yeah, that is true. Well, I think the kid was talking about the fight that Jack Hammer had with Will Powers, like, during the rehearsal thing. I don't think he saw this part. Or maybe he did, I don't know. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument the Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? He walked there? They walked to where? Oh, walked to the studio? I don't know. I forget, honestly. I forget all the details. How could she have dealt with the body? I bet she could move it. You'd be surprised. I bet she could do it. When people think their life depends on it, they can do amazing things. Oh, okay, I guess not. I thought we were going to imply that they used the van. If you claim she did everything in 15 minutes... Show me proof. How am I supposed to do that? Okay, no, I think we can. I think it would have brought us to this point regardless. Didn't he limp in the picture? I guess so. I don't see... Does that matter, though? How does he know what I'm thinking? Ha! I need to only look at the cold sweat running down your face to know what you're thinking. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to reconsider your claim. How could she have dealt with the body? She had another way? What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance... Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting, let's hear it then. Please show us how she carried the body. I mean, it has to be the van, right? There's nothing else that can make sense. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Okay, well that seemed like the most obvious evidence so far. Recall your testimony. Okay, they're to be rehearsed afterwards. We went to Studio 1. There's a van there. I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. Why is she, like, getting, like, joy out of this? Like, seemingly enjoyment out of this. Everyone's just speechless. So, what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Phoenix is sad, like, he's, like, not getting the satisfaction of, like, her, like, freaking out or something. But wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jackhammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, he proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. You're right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Okay, but there's way more proof that she did than Will Powers. So why, like, how can Will Powers be considered guilty? This doesn't make any sense. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course. It's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? I mean, I guess nothing. I don't see how any of these options were okay. A waste of time. Damn. Damn. To come so far only to fail. Is Mia gonna come back in the clutch again or something? I don't know. As it seems there are no further questions, Will Powers is guilty. Because fuck everything. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Yo, what the hell? Damn, Edgeworth is that was pretty uncool of Edgeworth, I guess. Your Honor. Yo, what the fuck? What is going on? Yo, Edgeworth is wilding out today. It's freaking high. I requested the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? I expected that something would happen. Hey, I mean, you just needed more time, I guess. Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does that make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. This is insane what is going on. Like, what the hell is happening? After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He was probably high as shit. He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. Damn, yo, Edgeworth's a real one. Bros before hoes. Okay, well, thankfully, he requested her to testify again. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Okay, so not a ton to work with. Let's see, I see no issues raised by the testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Okay, so it seems like we need to press a little bit before we can actually present some evidence. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes. Let's keep pressing. Always press harder when you have the chance. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Wait, what do you mean you weren't? Okay, we haven't met any of the other employees, but like, how was no one else around when any of this happened? Not a single. It was like a ghost set. Like nothing at all. Then you could have put a hammer in the costume with Salmonella's help. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? Okay, well that's great you said that, but like you can clearly be lying. Magic, honestly, this chick is insane. Everyone in this courtroom is just off their rocker. You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy. It's kind of insulting. I can't tell how old she is either. If you were to guess, how old do you think she looks, out of curiosity? Like, I can't tell. She could, like... If I had to put an age, I would say 30, like 32. I don't know. That's just what I think. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I don't know if we need to press it, but I'll ask anyway, because can't be too safe. Mr. Powers is taking a nap, correct? So he says. No one go to call him. Remember what? There's a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Keep pressing. We always press. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Wow, cold. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. I mean, how much stuff is to press about? Where was everyone else? What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Still so much silence in this courtroom. Very unlike the other cases. Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Exactly. My sentiments exactly, Maya. Okay. I don't think I need to press about that. Old back security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Can we press harder for all of these? We're getting a lot. We're squeezing like water from stone. That's what it feels like. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning that the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything here I can use, okay. You asked to be left out? Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm not really fond of that sort of thing. Well, that's okay. Well, that's not how it works. You can't just like that's okay. That sucks. You don't like being talked to about stuff like that, but like someone was literally just murdered, seemingly like in a very close proximity to you, but you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there's no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covering it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it, but with all those big weeks at the meeting, I'm sure her professionals helped convince everything they didn't require questioning. Okay, I don't know, honestly, I guess I'm just questioning everything. Hopefully something comes up. The script and your direction notes. They're quite valuable. I wouldn't do to have them stolen. Wonder what we should break down? Me too, honestly. It'd be very satisfying when it happens. Wait a second, I thought you came to Studio 1 for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. What? Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. What? But why didn't she bring it before that, though? Oh, Edgeworth coming in again. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Oh shit, Edgeworth! It's Edgeworth and Phoenix against her. Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Yeah, that is true. That's what I was trying to say. Probably didn't word it correctly, but that's what I was thinking at least. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? That'd be kind of dope. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. Yeah, this actually could be dangerous for Edgeworth's career, though. If it gets, like... If word gets out that, like, he literally helped the defense, like, put his own client in jail. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfect good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Okay, let's hear it then. Let's hear the chain of testimony. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Oh, is that it? I guess we'll press about the last thing. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this honor here, or everything we've done now, till now, have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Well, I feel like this has to be the part where we need to show evidence, I feel like. Is it the van? Yeah, let me just see the text again. The assistant was there. Okay, I was with Sal and Old Bag. They immediately called the police. Wait, okay. How would Sal, okay. I knew that Hammer was injured. Wait, okay, let me read that one more. Let me read that one more time, what she said. How did you know about injury? Sal, he told me. Okay, so that's it. Just that Sal told her. I think it's the van, right? Because wasn't she with her the whole time? Or he with her the whole time? Nope, that wasn't it. Alright, well, crap. Alright, it's okay. We just took one hit. I hope this is the right thing that I'm supposed to be pressing on. The picture, maybe? Because, like, he saw him, like, dragging his leg? Okay, if it's not this, then it has to be... Then this can't be the right... This can't be the right part we need to question about. I think that was it. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. It wasn't Steel Samurai, okay. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Okay. But pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Oh, shit. I already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when he was doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, order. I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Oh, I think this might be it. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Oh, let's see it. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course we can. We're Phoenix Wright. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. I mean, it'd have to be the photo, right? Can't see anything else. This is my proof. This is the photo from before? Indeed it is. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Humph. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you only have talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Ms. Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for murder. What? I mean, there's no way we have real evidence. None of this can be real evidence. Unless it's like the picture again. The motive was the badge. I'm gonna have to say she had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Ms. Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Oh, I see. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Ms. Vasquez. Oh shit, the Steel Samurai music. What? Damn, here we go. Your Honor. Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. This actually all does make a lot of sense, actually. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill De Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all these years. Oh shit. There we go. There's the, I guess, the breakdown. Snapped her pipe, her beloved pipe. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Ms. Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Oh, flashback. This is dramatic. Manuel! Ms. Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Ms. Vasquez. No. Please don't die. Please. Oh, fuck. What the hell? What is going on? Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. I mean, I don't... What? How did you lose? Mr. Edgeworth, where's De Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright... yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. Looks so goofy, that smile. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. We did it again. There's the lad in his orange jumpsuit. Or orange clothing. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wow, what a case. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I now know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Ms. Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Do we have evidence? I'll just say we can show evidence, I don't know. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because of my badge. It's probably the scrapbook. I can't really think anything else. I'm guessing it's the scrapbook. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. Aw, what a sweetheart. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Why does she seem sad? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! The Nick, Edgeworth. Oh shit. It's Big Daddy Edgeworth. Come to rip us to shreds. It's burned, I think? What is? Oh, right. The costume, gotcha. They can make a new one. Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. Okay. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sniff. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Yeah, there's no way he watches that show. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. I mean, bronies exist, so it isn't out of the picture. Well, I mean, I guess. That's what I came here to tell you. Not the most, warming conversation, but, Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows once again. Oh my god, they actually made the Pink Princess. That's awesome. Bro, I'm telling you, that Salmonella guy is a weirdo. Like, this character was supposed to be inspired by Maya. Look how big, like, they made her, like, boobs in this suit. That is weird. He's sexualizing a 17-year-old. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Oh my god. Dude, I love this is too good. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. There we go. The end. Another chapter closed. Oh, another episode. Turnabout Goodbyes. Is that all the cases? Is it just 4, I guess? That's a shame, but I guess I can't be that disappointed. We've gotten a lot. We've played for a while, actually. Wait, how many hours? Damn, 22 hours? Oh, I think we started the next case. Didn't really mean to. It's been, what did it say, 15 years? 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Oh shit, he's gonna Godfather him? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. What? Okay. Damn. Wait. Oh my god. Edgeworth committed the murder? What? Yo, are we gonna have to wait, are we gonna have to defend or accuse? Wait, what? Are we gonna have to defend Edgeworth? Bro, wait, what? That's crazy. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, isn't that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Oh my god. Apparently Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gore Lake, but this time it's murder. Gore Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Also, wait, that's kind of crazy. Edgeworth does not look 24. He looks older, but whatever. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. Oh my god. Dude, Maya's so good at, like, giving comedy relief. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the, what did he just say? The, prosecutor. Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to put that off until next time because you're on for a decent amount of time, and I don't think I'm gonna start a whole new case. But my goodness, I did not think that Edgeworth would be actually involved in the case itself. That is pretty nuts. So let's save our progress here. Man, I hope there's another day I hope there's another episode. It's not just 4, but I guess we'll see. Damn. I'm scared that this episode's called Turnabout Goodbyes though, because I feel like that means we're gonna say goodbye to either Edgeworth or Maya. Both of which I don't want to say goodbye to. They're both great. But either way, I think with that, we're going to end the stream off for today. Thank you, Flaming Ketchup, once again for watching and supporting the stream. Yeah, it's been quite a ride so far in Phoenix Wright, and I'm very excited to keep going with it. I mean, we've got a long way to go. Because this is just the first game. There are 2 other games too, which I may take a break for Phoenix. Sorry, I had to burp there. But I was gonna say, after I finish this first game, I may not play the next game for a little bit, just to change things up and go back to some other playthroughs that I've not finished yet, namely Pokemon Clover and Mario Superstar Saga. So, but anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.